2019 finished. I saw you guys had a great season, went to the regional final, and then had a tough loss. Can you talk a little bit about that team?
Yeah, we had a good team, a lot of talented young guys with some senior leadership that went on to play Division I football. Mm-hmm. We made a pretty good run in the playoffs and played a good Lakewood team. They ended up defeating us in the regional final.
Yeah. So did that team leave any major holes in the team for this year? I saw that there was a bunch of guys like DJ Taylor and David Hoyt that left.
Yeah. So we had DJ Taylor, one of the better players in the state. They ended up signing with Arizona State. David Hoyt is at West Point. So we've had a couple guys, but like I said, that team was filled with young talent. Talented running back, freshman running backs, linebackers, sophomores, and things like that. So we had some pretty talented football players that were young, that were starters, had a lot of experience. So I think they will only get better as time goes.
Awesome. And then what are your goals for this year, coming off of last year?
Really just continuing to get better day by day, making it back to where we were, if not further.
Yeah.
Obviously further.
Yeah.
Where we were.
State championship, obviously.
Yeah. You know, day by day goals though. Right now, especially with everything going on, just actually getting to play a football game and being able to compete against somebody else is obviously a big goal right now with everything that's going on. But end goals, obviously, win the state championship and just help develop young men on and off the field.
Great, awesome. And I saw the ruling yesterday with the SSA, and they said that they're going to play on time. Yeah. Is that true for Tampa Catholic? Are you guys doing anything different?
Right now, we're playing it day by day, just trying to see. I know the FHSA came down with their ruling.
Yeah.
And I know spoke with a lot of different coaches and trying to kind of get a feel for what's really going on and what they're going to do. Teams on our schedule or whatnot. So we'll see. But we're taking it day by day, so hopefully it all works out.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely. I'm hoping for the best. And then what are the strengths for this year's team?
Oh, man, I mean, that's tough to say. I mean, we got
any position groups or anything?
We got some senior leadership. I mean, we got a couple really good offensive linemen in Georgia. Jaden Sandlin have been starting for 3 years.
Great.
Cole Essick. So I think up front we should be pretty strong.
Okay.
Just kind of want to develop some of the young guys that we got up front that are big, talented players. So I think up front, hopefully on both sides, will be our strength of a football team.
Yeah, definitely. And then how does do you think that this year's team is going to be better than the past two teams that you've coached here? Because I've seen you only been here for 2 years now, and
I hope so. I definitely hope so. So I'm going to say, I really hope so. I think talent-wise, we're there, if not more talented.
Yeah.
I think if we just put everything together, we should be, and that's my hope.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
And then, do you guys have any JV guys that are going to be making an impact or transfers that are coming in this year?
Yeah, we got some new guys. I mean, I don't want to say much on camera. We got some new guys that'll definitely help us big time up front in the skill position. So I'll be excited about to see those guys.
Great. And then who's your quarterback this year? Is it sophomore Xavier Washington?
Xavier Washington. He's a very talented player. I think he could be one of the greats to come through here if he continues to work and does what he has to do. He's a really talented football player. Can run, throw, and smart kid.
Great. Have you named captains yet?
Not yet.
Are you leaning to a few kids, maybe?
Off the top of my head, I know Damon Snyder is committed to Illinois, will be one. Cole Essick is committed to Appalachian State. Offensive line, defensive lineman is another one. So I know those two off the top of my head. Maybe Eddie Zanato, linebacker. Had a lot of tackles for us last year. He should be one. So I hope to have good senior leadership with this team. Yeah,
and going off of those leaders, are there any kids that, I mean, obviously a few kids have already committed. Are there kids that are maybe being overlooked by college programs that maybe should get more recognition?
I have a senior running back in Rafael Akichi who's played a lot of good football here. I don't want to necessarily say overlooked, but he's a sleeper. Got KJ Covington, big linebacker, fullback, running back that's somewhat overlooked. I think could be one of the talented players in the area. So those are a couple guys off the top of my head.
Yeah, definitely. And then just talking more in detail about the schemes and things like that. So on offense, I saw you guys run more of like a multiple or maybe not really kind of more running ball heavy. Is that true? Are you moving to something else this year?
I mean we're a mixture. I like to throw it a little bit, but any good coach will tell you that running the football wins you championships. So,
of course.
So I want to definitely be able to run the football effectively when we have to.
Definitely, that's the key for sure. And then I saw on defense as well, you guys run both 3-4 and 4-3 last year. Is that going to continue, or are you leaning to one?
Both. Just a mixture, just depending game plan wise, and depending on who we're playing, we'll kind of determine what we do with that.
Great. And then talking about the schedule this year, are there any games that are extra circled on your calendar or anything?
No, I mean, we have our rivals that we play, but nothing extra circle. We got to play every game week by week and compete week by week and not take anything lightly.
Yeah. And then do you think that this year's schedule, how does it compare to last year's and maybe the previous year? Is it more difficult? Is it about the same?
It's about the same.
Okay.
The same. You know, we got our big rivals that we play every year, and then some good teams in between there. So yeah, it's about the same.
Great. And then do you do anything special to prepare for maybe one of your rivals, like Jesuit or Clearwater Central Catholic?
No, we work. I mean, you can see the pep in the step those weeks of those games, but nothing really major. I want to ground it and focus every week. So
yeah, definitely. And then just finishing up here, do you have a major theme for the team this season?
Just compete. Really, I don't have a theme. I'm always about competition and compete.
Yeah.
I think if you compete as well as finish, then you'll be all right in most football games.
Yeah, and then is there a goal that you want to achieve before week one, no matter when week one is, that you're going to feel confident going in there?
Just keeping everybody healthy, man, and working hard and staying safe.
Yeah, and then is there anything else you want to mention, any players you want to talk about in detail, maybe some of the top talent, maybe some of their strengths on the field, like talking more about, here, I have a list of players real quick, if you don't mind, of guys that I would like to talk to, but maybe talking about like D.D. Snyder and his talents on the field, his work ethic, things like that.
Yeah, he's a heck of a player. Like I said before, he's a nickel, he's a corner, can play safety, can play offense, so he's just all around really, really good football player. He's a smart kid.
Great. And then Cole Essick.
Cole Essick, really tall, long kid, being recruited as an offensive lineman. Will play some defensive line for us and offensive line and tight end. So really rangy kid who has some big time ability.
Yeah, definitely. And then the Sandlin brothers.
Yeah.
They're both committed to FAU. I saw. Yeah,
they've been here, committed to Will Integrity at FAU. Very talented, athletic kids.
Yeah.
That I think can run, get to the next level. So they'll have bright futures at FAU.
Definitely. And then Lewis Carter. I saw.
Yeah, he's probably one of the more talented players in class of 2023, in my opinion, in the country. Picks up some big-time offers. Really strong kid. Probably one of the strongest on the team. One of the fastest. Very humble kid that works his butt off every day. So he's going to be really, really special. And I think he has a chance to be an actual All-American and one of the better players in 2023.
Wow, yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got a few years under his belt. And then who would you say is the most talented person on the team?
Talented?
Yeah, maybe on offense and then on defense. Maybe.
That's a good question.
I mean, Lewis Carter and then Antoine Hill, maybe.
Antoine Hill's a hell of a running back. He's very, very shifty. Great hands out the backfield. Big, compact, calm.
Great. Is he going to be a starter this year for running back?
Him along with KJ Covington and Rafael Akichi. We just kind of mix those guys. And Lewis Carter will get his touches in the backfield as well. So we got some backs.
Sounds like some skill players for sure. And then just moving over to the defense, Zanetto at linebacker. He had a great season last year.
He did a lot of tackles, man. Tackling machine, really smart kid, and he has a chance to play in college as well.